Okay, let's look at the next tool, the next tab in Camera Raw, which is lens correction. And then, as I've been mentioning, one of the interesting things about this is I can do some of these edits in Photoshop or in Camera Raw, so I can go back and forth. There is a lens correction tool in Photoshop as well, and there is a similarity to the way they work. Let's go to share the screen. Let's take a look at what we're looking at. Let's get into it. So here we are, and we've gone over to the tab for lens corrections. Let's start with profile. So if I have a certain lens and I know that there are some types of distortions that are taking place with the lens, I can select enable profile corrections. I can choose the lens, choose the model, choose the profile, and it'll make corrections. Now, how much it corrects is up to you. Now, if you're not having problems with a particular lens, then you just really don't need this particular feature, okay? You can just do away with it. You don't need to use it unless there's a specific reason. I also have the ability to remove chromatic aberration with the same idea here by going in and choosing the lens, choosing the model and profile. I'm going to uncheck both of those. Manually, I can come in and I can adjust the distortion with a slider, which will bow or push the image in. I'm going to double click to reset that. And I can make adjustments to the purple amount, the purple hue. And so the idea with these sliders really is just if there's something that's happening with your image on a consistent basis, where the image has a consistent cast, I can come in here and modify it. Now I also have the ability to do a vignette. Let's look at a vignette. If I grab this and drag it all the way over and grab that midpoint, you'll see that I can make the edges of the image brighter, or if I grab it and drag it the other way, I can make the edges of the image darker, and I can create a vignetting of the image, and that vignette can be either brighter or darker. And that's coming along the edge inwards for my image. And that is pretty much the lens correction Camera Raw tab. Unless there's a specific reason, most of the time, you'll not need to use this particular tool.